Welcome to Upticks. I'm Jake Falcon, the founder of Falcon Wealth Advisors and your host of Upticks. Today is episode 173, How We Fix Your Financial Problems. Thank you for joining me back on the show. Hope all of you out there are staying safe and healthy during this horrible pandemic. Today's topic was inspired actually by a podcast I listened to last night, where the two hosts were talking about how many financial advisors talk about how we do comprehensive wealth management or holistic financial planning. And many clients or consumers ask themselves, what in the heck does that mean? And it actually, I never thought of it that way. And they made up a really good point that they said, when you go to an attorney to draw up a trust or something, you're going there because you have an estate planning problem that you want them to fix, right? Just like if you call a plumber because you've got a leaky faucet or something going on, you call the plumber and say, hey, I've got a leaky faucet. Can you fix this? The plumber's not out there advertising themselves as having holistic pipe management, right? Or anything like that. So I don't know why financial advisors do that. So for today's topic, I wanted to talk about real client stories, and I want to talk about some of the specific problems that we solve for clients. So whether you're a current client and maybe we haven't discussed this problem yet because it hasn't gotten brought up, or maybe you're a potential client and wondering what in the heck does Falcon Wealth Advisors really do, this episode's for both of you, right? And so when new clients come into our office, I often ask them that out of the gate. I say, what brings you in today? And overwhelmingly, I think the first thing that gets brought up, or the most popular, I should say, is that people are looking for financial organization. Many times, if they're a married couple, they've got current 401ks, old 401ks, IRAs, brokerage accounts, Roth IRAs, annuities, mutual funds, savings, checking, debt, right? All of these things, cars, first, second, third homes, whatever that may be. And sometimes they feel like they need somebody to help organize that data, put it into one clear dashboard that they can view and understand. And then most importantly, not only organize that data, but make sure that their financial goals and their financial plan are properly aligned. And that's a big question we've been asking all of our clients is, why is money important to you, right? And so what we do is we answer that question with our clients, and it's specific to everybody. And I encourage you to maybe even pause right now and ask yourself, why is money important to you? Right, I paused because I wanted you to think about it in there. And for me personally, money is important to me because it helps me save time, right? So I try to leverage money any chance I get to outsource other things, whether that may be mowing my yard, which actually I don't mind mowing my yard, but where I'm at in life right now, I feel like there's more productive things that I can be doing that I enjoy, whether that's going for a walk with Rachel and Einstein, or working, right? Or playing golf, or doing other things around the house, or traveling, or reading, or right? So there's just other things that I want to fill that time with other than mowing the yard. Now for you, mowing the yard may be your exercise, or maybe something that you enjoy doing. And so you don't want to spend money on that. And that's completely fine. But again, that's one of the reasons that money is important to me. So for all of our clients, we're asking, why is money important to you? And then we want to take that content and we want to make sure that their financial plan is properly aligned to support why in the heck do they have money in the first place. And I think that's very important that you work with a fiduciary-minded advisor on this subject. Quick side note, at Falcon Wealth Advisors, we choose to only act in our clients' best interest as fiduciaries. So we're not going to sell you a product or charge you a commission to execute this strategy. We're doing it and we're going to give you advice because we think it's in your best interest and what's best for you according to why money is important to you. So I'd say overwhelmingly, like I said, probably the most popular topic that gets brought up initially is saying, hey, Jake, I want to retire. I have this chunk of money. I have no idea if it's enough, right, to sustain my lifestyle. And that's a big part of what we do at Falcon Wealth Advisors. So we take what money is important to you, we organize it all together. We make sure that everything is being managed efficiently from a tax planning perspective. And then we project it out 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Now, what's fascinating about our software is it's going to take inflation into consideration. It's going to take a target rate of return, which is very important, and I'm going to get to here in a moment, into consideration. It takes the fact that your goals may change into consideration, right? And that's most important, is that we want to meet with you once or twice a year to update this plan, because then inevitably your goals will change, your life will change, and we need to adjust the plan accordingly. So again, the idea, let's find out why money is important to you, right? Let's solve for that problem using our financial planning software. Let's get you organized so that everything is set up to work for you efficiently. And let's track it and let's stay on top of it and make sure that things are properly aligned as your life changes. Now, that's only one half of what we really do for our clients. And before I get into the second half, I do want to give a quick commercial plug to Upticks. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you're listening to this on your favorite podcast platform, thank you very much. The best way to make sure you don't miss another episode of Upticks is to subscribe. And if you think it's quality content, I would appreciate a thumbs up. Also, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I'm very humbled. Our YouTube subscriber count seems to grow every single week. Also, my business partner, Corey Bittner, has his own show right here on the same platform called In the Money Insight. He also has his own podcast out there as well. Also, I'm out there on social media. So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. If we're not already friends, please feel free to send me a friend request. I love expanding my network, and my company, Falcon Wealth Advisors, is on the same 4 platforms. Okay, so I've talked about half of what we do, which is really, a lot of it is subjective, right? Why is money important to you, right? What problem can we solve? Maybe you've got a debt problem. Maybe you've got a savings problem. Maybe you have too much money in one type of tax bucket, right? Maybe you have too much money in your 401k and you need to put money in a brokerage account because you want to retire at a young age. Those are all the problems that we're solving for our clients as part of our financial planning process. Now, a second part of what we do, which I think is very important, obviously, would be the investment management piece of it. And oftentimes we are looking at inefficient portfolios when new clients come in. And by inefficient, I'm saying that kindly. Sometimes clients have, frankly, been misguided by brokers, in my opinion, and they've been charged crazy amounts of fees to be put in underperforming investment products. And a big part of what we do is we unwind all of that stuff and get them out of that and get their portfolio so that it's aligned with their financial plan. So we'll unwind these annuities or these e-liquid REITs or mutual funds, right? A lot of this garbage that our clients don't even need, that they're paying high fees and getting an inferior rate of return. We'll get all that stuff untangled, cleaned up, and put into a transparent, direct investing portfolio. And what I mean by direct is literally we will buy stocks and bonds and trade options for our clients. We're going to cut out that middleman. We're going to get away a lot of that noise and those extra fees, and we're going to make it very transparent and clean and manage it accordingly. So we take these tangled portfolios, inefficient portfolios, we clean them up, we make them efficient so that our clients can hopefully get the highest rate of return, taking the least amount of risk. And we manage all of that in-house right here at Falcon Wealth Advisors. So again, a big problem that we solve for is we take inefficient portfolios and we make them efficient, right? And I think that's a huge value add, because we could show you literally a 2% average annual return. Doesn't sound like a lot to you and I, but if you extrapolate that out over 20, 30, 40, 50 years, it can literally mean not only thousands of dollars of difference, but millions of dollars of difference in some portfolios by just having your portfolio efficient. Now, again, I'm not claiming that we can time the market or making any sort of guarantee. What I'm saying is a lot of times people have things structured in a way that is actually costing them more in fees, or maybe not properly diversified in the first place to set them up to align with their financial plan. So that's what I'm talking about, is taking your portfolio, because again, you may have had several advisors over the years, or you may have been doing it on your own, right? Or within the 401k, you may have had limited options. So again, it's cutting away all of that noise, consolidating things down and making it very clear and efficient, working exactly for your financial plan and what's important for you and your family. Because I think, again, overall, that's what advisors are missing. They make it all about them, when in the end, it's about you, the client. And a big part of what we talk about on a weekly, daily, sometimes hourly basis at Falcon Wealth Advisors is that clients choose to work with us to enhance their financial literacy, so to explain this stuff and explain exactly what their financial plan means to them. Because again, it's all about you, it's all about our clients. We want to solve your problems. So again, if we haven't talked about why money is important to you, rest assured it's coming. And if you want to send me an email, feel free and start the conversation now. My email is simply jake@falconwealthadvisors.com. So if you're a current client and you want to get a little bit deeper with your financial planning, you've got some specific problems that you want us to solve for, which I'm going to go into more in future episodes. Let's talk about it. Send me an email. And if you're not a client and you want to kick the tires and look at some things and make sure that your why is aligned with your plan and that your investments are aligned with your plan, let's talk about it. Feel free, send me an email. I love meeting new people. I love bringing on new clients to our family at Falcon Wealth Advisors. Okay, thank you so much. That's all the time that I do have for you today. It's crazy. It was 60, 70 degrees in Kansas City yesterday in December. I am confused because I have typically, after Thanksgiving, I shut down my golf and I get into work mode and say, all right, team, I'm going to work every day during the week. No time off for golf. I'm going to catch up on some things that I've been meaning to do. But now it's nice out, so I don't know what to do. Maybe I will squeeze another round of golf in before the year end here. Much the same at the Falcon household. Everything's going great with Rachel and I and Einstein, gearing up for Christmas here. Hope you and your family are having a great holiday season. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a great week.